Attract the perfect match. How to find your target audience. Hello, everyone. Tessa here with the marketing team at IdeaPros. And I'm excited to explain, to kind of go into depth about how to find your target audience, how to narrow it down, and really come up with the best people for you. And it's actually going to involve some Play-Doh. So let me know when you come in to our live today. Just hashtag live or hashtag replay. And we're going to actually take a couple seconds to make sure that it takes a little while for the live to go. Obviously, Odin, good to see you. And I know this is definitely one of your favorite topics, I'm sure, which is target audience and then how to really build your base. Hello, Hector, good to have you. So before we get really diving into this topic, tell me in the chat if you know who your target audience is. Give me just like the short version of who you think your ideal target audience is. And this, you've heard it called a million things, I'm sure. Your unique, your avatar, your target audience or target market. There's a little bit of a difference between target market and target audience. Technically, target market is the whole market you have access to. Your audience is the one that you are doing a specific campaign to. So I say them kind of interchangeably, but you can tell me whichever you think you're marketing. Who are you marketing to? So Mary, good to have you. Who do you think your target audience is? You can just throw it in, and there's no wrong answers at this moment. I am not judging anyone. So if you want to put in there hey, Robert, good to have you. We're talking about target audience, target market, and how to find the people who are going to be raving fans about you and your product. Ooh, I like it. Phil, you're filling it in. Good job. 30 to 50, age both male and female with mid to low income. Okay. Awesome. Good job, Phil. And I love that we're getting into some of the specifics like age, and we're going to cover all that. I promise we're going to go through that today, as well as give you guys some awesome resources. So Odin says business owners who want a sales and marketing plan. Yes, absolutely. And well, there's more to it, but I'm just going to let you put it up there. Hi, Vanessa. Hey, let me know in the chat who you think your target market, your target audience is. And it doesn't have to be super specific, and you're not going to get judged if it's wrong, of course, because this is a safe space, everyone. IdeaPros, actually, the reason why we're here every Friday, week after week after week, is to help entrepreneurs to figure these things out in their business. So we dive into topics like how to find your target audience, how to get your patents, how to, what to do first, all those topics for entrepreneurs who are creating apps and products. And so we're specifically looking at this target audience piece. So gig economy from Robert, job searchers 18 to 40 with largely any small business or gig economy employers and employees. Very good. Okay, well, I'm going to keep an eye. So you guys put your target markets over there. I'm going to keep an eye on the chat, and we're going to dive into this topic because I like to call the target audience, target market, my muse. And there's a reason why. And if you've followed Move to CEO and what I do as my side business, at all, you know that it's about creating a life that you love, a business that you love. So when I say muse, it's the target audience I'm going after, but they make me happy. They inspire me too. Not only am I good for them, they are good for me. And so that's what we're talking about here. Is who do you love working with, not just who do you have to work with, okay? So we're going to use my props. So I've brought in some Play-Doh to give you guys a visual representation of this. So normally when people find their target audience, they look at this blob and it comes in pretty raw, obviously. So we've got a Play-Doh ball of audience, okay? So when you start narrowing down your audience and like figuring out what they like, you can actually start creating that picture of who it is, right? So I can, what do they like? Well, I've now got a head. And what keeps them up at night? Now I've got an arm. What are they afraid of? What are their hopes and dreams? And this is not just one person. Although you hear people say, who's your target? I'm not really good at molding things, obviously. But it's not just one person, but it's kind of the representation of the audience. So as a general whole, what keeps them up at night? What are their hopes and dreams? What is it about your product or app that's gonna attract them most, right? So we have a cheat sheet for this. Yes, I am doing so good, guys. So we have a cheat sheet about target market where you can think about the income levels, where are they located, geography, how much college do they have, any, are they married? Those are all demographics, and really you can get pretty specific about your target audience. But what I really want you to focus on is your muse and what is important to them. What articles do they, what publications are they reading? Are they going to specific influencers in your industry? What are they doing? Not just who are they, but what are they doing? And there's a reason for that. So now that I have thought through a little bit of the specifics, I'm starting to see my target market come to life. Hey, good to have you guys here. Yes. So Nicholas, parents with young children up to 18 years old. Perfect. So you can picture your audience, right? So everything that you create from a marketing standpoint can be specific to that audience so that they are attracted to you. Because we're not just saying, hey, everyone out there, we're saying, hey, you pink Play-Doh person, I have what you want. And you know exactly why they want it and why they're going to be attracted to you, right? Awesome. Vanessa, you have a broad market, homemakers, commercial industry. Yes, absolutely. All of the above. Germ elimination, this could be parents. It could be very broad, right? But you might be able to find some of those little specifics about who your target audience is, because when you start ads, you're not going to be able to just broad spectrum make the perfect ad for all those people. So who do you think is your best first target market that you can actually start picturing? Your typical clients have reached a plateau, right? So now you're understanding what's keeping them up at night. Maybe they can't get to the next level in their business, or they're seeing a decline, or they're concerned about losing their footing in their industry. Perfect. Awesome. And Sage Scheduler, Kelly, let me know who you think your target audience is too for Sage Scheduler. I know COD Killers looking for audience for ages 10 and up in the console gaming. Ooh, yay. That's fun because I love the gaming. I just got into Minecraft of all things, right? My niece taught me. But this audience is super important. We're going to get into a little bit more on why you need to focus on that person. If I think it's everyone, I'm not going to do effective marketing. So find 3, and even if it's a segmentation, find 3 ideal, muse, target audience, people that you guys can pinpoint. And I have a cheat sheet. So if you want the cheat sheet, you can put cheat sheet in the chat, and I will send you my cheat sheet for target audience. It kind of gives you a representation of all the different things that you can write down about your target audience, and you guys can really start fine-tuning it. But I also want to take a look at something that a lot of people forget about when they're doing their marketing. So I am going to show you guys on the screen. This is the 5 stages of awareness. And the reason why I bring this up is because if you're not hitting people in the right place, it's likely that they're not going to even see you. So getting an audience that really is attracted to you is so dependent on some of these things. So I'm going to share this little guy. Hopefully it will cooperate. Okay, we're just going to do window and make sure that we get this up here for you. Oh, no. Okay. 5 stages of awareness. So you should be able to see. Oh, goodness. Okay. Heavens. Hold on. Cheat sheet. Absolutely. Let me know in the chat if you want the cheat sheet. I will get that to you. Why are you not showing? Oh, there we go. Okay. 5 stages of awareness. Technology sometimes gives me a bit of trouble. All right. So if we're looking at where this is, some different target audience people are going to come to light as you think of this process, the 5 stages of awareness. Awareness, they're unaware of the problem that they need to even solve a problem. So most of you don't want to be in this unaware stage, right? So think about, does my target audience even know that a problem exists? Then you want to look at the people who are problem aware, like they know they have an issue. Okay, so get Zwizzy. I love this product. It is a mitt that you can, a sanitizing mitt that protects your hands from the chemicals. So like the problem aware, we have maybe moms who are always cleaning their house, or school, teachers who are cleaning the classrooms, and they have to touch these things so much. House cleaners, obviously 100%, they're always touching it. So they're problem aware in that their skin is getting really dry. They know they have to sanitize, they know they have to clean. And so they know there's a problem, but they don't know what Zwizzy is. So they're not solution aware. They don't know that there is a solution to not drying their hands. Now, product aware would be that they know that the product exists. And so really these last two, product aware and most aware, those two are really when you've done your marketing in their start, they know you. Right. So what we really tend to be in is like this problem aware, solution aware space when we're working with our target audience. So when you're thinking about fine tuning your target audience, are they aware of a problem? And if they're not, maybe you don't have the right person. So again, if Get Zwizzy, Vanessa is looking for just everyone out there. She has this really, really broad audience. Maybe they don't really feel like their skin is dry and they don't see the need for sanitizing all the time, right? She's targeting the wrong people. So think about that when you're filling in the cheat sheet that I am going to send out to you guys. Figure out if you are looking at the right people, and if you haven't identified them, let me know. Comment back on this post later when you go back. I'd love to see how your target audiences are shaping up after as well. So I'm going to go on to, let's see if we can stop the screen share. All right. So a couple more tips to help you guys. Again, we're thinking what about them, right? What is going on in their lives? What are they being faced with? What problems do they have now? What problem can you solve that somebody has? And if you can also put, I know you guys gave me your target audiences, let me know what problem you solve. And it's not, think about it in this way too. If you're in that problem aware, solution aware, it's sometimes people will come from the solution like, hey, I'm the solution to everything you need and want in your life, right? But they haven't really specified what they are solving. So tell me in the chat what your problem is that you are solving, because I'm really curious how close you are. So that stages of awareness, that was from Nicholas at growthmarketer.co. I love the content that I'm seeing over there. And I'm going to put this in the chat so you can get it. But that is the stages of awareness. He has a video that's attached to it. Awesome resource and just really well-produced information. So you guys can definitely check that out and follow over there as well. So last couple things. Now that you think you know your audience, and I'm going to check in the chat to see if you guys know your problems. Now that you know the audience, you know the problems that you're solving, how do you go find these people, right? I actually have a lot of people, they'll say like, Tessa, really, I don't have a product done. I'm still on naming. I'm nowhere near being able to do this. And I just want to challenge you that this is one of the most important things for you to do right in the very, very beginning. In fact, like before you even come to IdeaPros, you should be thinking about these things because they are they're the foundation of being able to grow your business. So even if you're in the beginning stages, these are some things that you can do to find your target audience and really connect with them and start building your target audience early. So first thing, I know you guys have heard me talk about this a million times probably, but social connecting. And social connecting is basically going out to your audience, being your audience. So being the person that you think your audience is and observing them. it sound like I feel like we're in a safari and we're watching wild people, and that's really what this amounts to. It's what we call the C method. It's study, engage, and educate. And you really are going into those Facebook groups, you're going into wherever you think your target audience is, and you're studying what is it they're asking about, what's important to them, what do they post about, what do they comment on, what are they engaging with, right? So I love Katie. I'm so glad you're here because you have been working with us on Move to CEO, and you know how important this process is. You are many hurdles of online dating. Absolutely great problem, solution. You are a solution to that problem for sure. But we're talking, when you want to go find them, the C method is actually like a 3-week activity. It's great to do. You go, and for the first week, you just study. And that means go find the groups, go find the, influencers who are influencing your target audience. Go find the products that they're following now. Look at everything that they're doing right now and just watch. You're just going to watch what groups, document the groups, document the influencers, document hashtags that you're seeing, just document for one whole week. And then when you're done with that week, you're going to go into the engage week. And I'd say 30 minutes a day on these would give you a really good base. And this is from your personal profile, not a business profile. So you need to be a person, you need to be your target audience for this to really work, to find these people. So you're going to go as you in your own profile into these groups, into these, just searching around with hashtags and topics and searching Google. And you're going to do week 2, which is engage. So you're going to like, comment, and share on things that people are posting, but not giving any opinions, just like, comment, and share. And that's in the group. You're getting to know your admin of that group so that you can really see if there's going to be an opportunity for you to do more with those groups, because you can be featured or, have a admin role in a group. So week 2, 30 minutes a day, again, 7 days in a row. For that whole week, you're going to engage. And then week 3, you're going to educate, or you could go into the educate phase if you think you can contribute to what's going on in that group. So if you have a travel app and you're in a travel group, maybe you can say some of your favorite traveling places. You're educating, but not educating on your business. You're still very seeing how people are, how they're acting. What are they like? What are they commenting on? Still just gathering more and more and more information about your audience. So that's 3 weeks, 30 minutes a day. You do it 7 days a week. And if you miss a day, we'll forgive you, but get back on that horse and do it, because it makes a huge difference. It can actually grow your profiles. It can help you to find really awesome people. I know when I started doing that, I really got to know my audience a lot. And I figured out that maybe, certain types of business owners are not the best fit for me, because I was watching how they were acting and what they were doing. And so you can narrow your audience really well. So this is going to look horrible, but as you are watching in the social media posts, you might decide, okay, you know what, that's this part about my target audience I'm really not liking. So I'm going to take this part off. It sounds horrible, but you're going to remold into something very, very new. And so as you keep building and taking off what doesn't fit and what doesn't serve you, you're going to build your target audience that will love you. Okay, that doesn't even look like a heart. But the more you fine tune this process, the better that you can connect with your audience and understand them, the more they're going to love you. Yes, you can do this for Grunt. Absolutely. But you guys, I'm going to go through the comments. I really love talking about marketing, so I don't want to keep you guys too long. Obviously, I can do this for days and days. But save time and money while getting supplies that you need. Yeah, perfect, Kyle. Yes, you've got it. Good job. That is one of the solutions that you have. The problem, and maybe think about what the problem is that you have too. Like really, really think about what that problem is for them. And you guys don't have to post that. I know that if you're in different stages of building your app or product, you don't want to necessarily give away all the secrets. I totally understand. You can private message me if you want any feedback on which problem solution you should go with. Perfect. Okay, let's see what Odin came up with. You help business owners become proficient in time management. 100%. Odin's so good at this and really taking out all of trimming the fat, I should say, in what you do. Yes, very good. Very good. Katie. Yes. Oh, yeah. I've got yours already, which was 100%. We solve two needs by having one solve the other. Very interesting. Versus attention paid closely to our sponsored ads. Yes, Phil, and I love how you're putting that. It's a little confusing because you guys may not know Phil yet. He's relaunching his business, and it's going to be awesome too. The second is so you guys, if you like gaming and opportunities to win, go check out Phil or follow Phil, and he will get you information as things come up. Awesome. 30 Shades of Grayton, Singles Guide to Dating in a One-Road Town. Oh, what? I didn't even know you have a book. Okay, guys, I am loving this. Well, thank you guys all for coming and participating. I think I've covered all the main points that I wanted to do. I am going to say 4 last things, and that is conduct market research when you can. And that can be your own market research when you're studying on our favorite Google, but do know that there's a lot of information on Google. Obviously, we have a package where you can do the market research business starter pack, which is amazing because it does give you, the industry, TAM, SAM, SOM, all those details that you need to know about your audience and your market before you really spend and invest a lot of money. If you need any information on that, put business starter in the chat and I can get back more information for you. So conduct market research. 2 would be to talk to your audience. So actually have a conversation. I know we say that we're doing it when we're studying them online, but we're not. So have a real conversation. Sit down with somebody and ask them, hey, what are your challenges? And this can also be done with a consumer survey. So you could do, Survey Monkey, and they have a service that can send something out. But really, it's not just, that's an X-ray type thing. You get an X-ray done. The report is the actual X-ray, but you need someone to tell you what you're looking at. So obviously it helps when you have a team like IdeaPros to kind of help you read that X-ray. But talk to your audience, do those surveys, study your competitors. This is huge because you can tell what is working or isn't working. Do they have 1-star reviews? Are they pushing some specific piece of content a lot? You can learn a lot just by watching what your competitors are doing, and whether it's something you decide to do or not do, completely up to you. And then the last thing I'm going to say is just try to niche down. Anyway, whichever one you want. Really try to strip out those things that you don't think are applicable, because if your audience is too big, you can't be everything to everyone. You just can't. And your messaging is going to be very watered down if you're trying to do all things. So make sure you niche down and that you're choosing subsets of people. Even if you have your audience figured out, well, maybe it's the business person, and then it's also a school and a teacher type environment. And then when you start testing, you can really see, does that audience work as well as I think it does? Because the more audiences you have, the more you're going to have to split up your advertising and possibly spend more money. So keep getting down to the nitty-gritty on the perfect audience. And I promise, if you guys make the customer experience a priority in your business, then you're going to get those reviews and recommendations that keep bringing in more of the right people. So definitely think in terms of begin with end in mind and plan on having great experiences for your clients. Have chats on your website so that you can get information back to them right away. The chat system that we have in Go High Level, which we use for a lot of our partners, actually is a great way because it comes right to your phone. You can chat right back with them, just making the experience as amazing as possible. So, all right, guys, I think I've covered everything in like this short amount of time. So I thank you, Evan. I'm glad this was a good show for you. Thank you, Kelly. Awesome. And I am going to check back in the chats. Again, we had 3 things, I believe. We have cheat sheets on the target audience. I also have the C method. So that whole mechanism, a worksheet that goes with it that you can log all your findings. So you can type CSEE, like I see you. And let's see. Oh, we also had the awareness, the 5 stages of awareness. So you can click through to Nicholas's 5 stages of awareness. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. And comment contest. What are we doing, Odin? What do we got going? I want the contest part too. But if you guys have, oh yes, comment contest. Yes, sir. For sure. And guys, I'm going to post right after this and we can talk. Yes, sir. Yep. So we are seeing if we have anyone who's commenting and coming to the Friday Lives regularly, you can win prizes. And you just have to comment when you come to the show. Join live. The more people that we have join live, the better it is for me because I love to see you guys. But we see that you're actually participating. So we are giving a reward. The contest is that you comment when you come live and let us know that you're here. Or if you catch a replay, make sure that you put contest and we will get that over to you. What you're going to get, the system pulls all of the people who commented contest. All right. And it's going to be going on for the whole month of January and February. So we'll be running those and we have several prizes. And I'm just saying that it might be a gift certificate to some places that we all shop. I like it. Well, thank you guys for being here and we'll see you. Don't forget to hit the bell before you leave. That gives you notifications that we're going live. And there is also a link in our post for you to get text and email notifications so you don't miss any of those opportunities to comment contests and get valuable information. Of course, that's the first primary reason we are here. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a blessed week. Bye.